What's up, Salty? You're here awfully early. Gotta close some stuff. I hate to hear that, Salty. I really do, because you're a staple of my community. It's not the same without you, even though we still blame you. I should do this while I'm waiting a minute. Get stuff open while the music plays. This is still one of my favorite songs. Speakeasy Pit Stop. I love it. But it's time to pause it, because it is time to play some Harvest Moon. But I first need to start my timer. Okay. Alright. So what's going on, Salty? Anything new with you? Seeing as it's gonna be primarily you and me at the beginning, at least. Unless Nikki hops in. She might hop in. She is awake. Ooh, not the scythe. Nope, we can't. I tried to milk the cow again. The cow's not ready to be milked. It needs the brush. But oh, there's Nikki. Look at all my chickens that I didn't feed, or else we would have eggs. Wonder how much we get for selling a chicken. Let's try to sell a chicken again. My news feed's not too bad, but okay, now the real question is, do we get another cow or do we upgrade the house first? Right. How how was the Constitution written by AI if it was written... I just don't understand. AI wasn't around yet. Okay, so Bex has already claimed the name for the second cow to be Fart. So we have Big Mac and Fart. Ah, yes. The glorious days of AI when our founding fathers were around. I'm gonna be honest, the chickens are kind of hard to maintain. I think I'm gonna slowly just sell all the chickens off as we transition to cows. I think that's the play. Because we only get 50 gold off of eggs anyways. We want to keep a chicken though, because giving an egg to our spouse is the best gift you can give every day. Get back here, Fart. I need to brush you. There you go. I think I already brushed you, but... alternatively, all I can really do is go and collect mushrooms. Yeah, let's go try to sell a few mushrooms really quick. I don't quite know if this is gonna benefit us, but any bit of gold we can get in the meantime. We won't have time. Well, let's see how much we get from that mushroom. Because we're not selling anything else. I'd sell another chicken tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well. I'm thinking we'll go down to maybe like 4 chickens. I feel like 4 chickens would be easy to manage. Can't sell one today because we can't bring them out in the rain. They'll get sick. Good girl, Big Mac. Good girl, Fart. Salty, I will allow you to name the next cow. You only have 4 characters to work with. Take your time. It's going to be a minute before I get another cow. Then, Nikki, you can name the one after Salties. Yeah, it's going to be a while before I get 2 more cows, but they're coming. I don't think I can do like emojis. I don't know. There's a wild corfish. Anybody want a corfish? I like corfish. Okay, Salty, what's the name you came up with? Okay, a holy cow. I like it. That's good. I like it. It's a good joke, too. All your life you've wanted to be funny, and finally you have a good joke. Nah, I'm too late for that. That's fine, though. Is there any grass to... Okay, so we can cut this grass. I really wish I could get this field all on the same rotation, but then we would be hurting for grass in between, so... I think it's just best to harvest when it's harvestable. Okay, I need to go into town tomorrow. But... brush. Brush. Oop. Let's try that again. And then we can sell another chicken today. So it means we only need to feed 9 of them. Why would you want to make people angry first thing in the morning, Salty? Is it 'cause you're salty? But I want to know it. I don't know, maybe 6 chickens will be manageable. Yeah, I think 6 chickens will be manageable. So we only need to sell 3 more. Well, I want to know. Oh, I can't sell it. It's Sunday. That's right. We'll have to wait until Monday to sell it. So let me feed it just so we can potentially get eggs again. Because though they're only 50 gold, that's 50 more gold than I would have without him. No, you can't pick up cows. I see, Salty. And I'll leave it at that. Just, I see. Okay, so I have the blue feather, which I know is required to finally marry Ellen. I just don't remember when I give her the feather. So... we gotta figure that out. Salty, have you ever been fishing? Okay, well that should be half of those. How come I've never fished with you? I used to fish with one of our uncles all the time. I wonder if you know which uncle. Oh, that's over half of them. We only have 4 more. Awesome. I'm trying to remember which one's missing tooth. It wasn't Bigfoot. It's Dad's brother. The one by marriage. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, missing tooth. Yeah, me and him used to go fishing all the time when we would go to visit. But it was just more casual. It wasn't like... Of course, I guess all fishing is casual. Well, not all. I bet he would. Well, I have 2... Well, I did say our uncle. I was about to say, I have 2 other uncles. But then I remembered I said our uncle. Ha! We got eggs again. Look at all those eggs. And we can sell one of you guys. Actually, before we go. Before we go back into the coop. Oh, let's take an egg, though. Time management in this game is difficult. Okay. I was about to... That's not a bad fishing spot, really. I've never fished there. I always fished, by, Granddaddy's. I wonder what happens if I give this to her now. Hey. Yeah, the fishing in this game is different. Yeah, I'm working my way through the entire Super Nintendo and Super Famicom catalog. This is game number 37. And these are all blind playthroughs. So... this is... I started with the games that I had played before so that the rest could be... those are upcoming games that Salty just linked. Our next game when we finally do beat Harvest Moon is going to be Mahjong Club. And then Salty just linked all the games I've already done. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. For now. I fed you guys. Why do I not have eggs? I do not understand the mechanics of this game, man. Fuck you guys. I need to feed them anyways. I honestly don't know. Selling chickens is supposed to be part of this game, but who the hell knows? Also, thank you, Salty. I was trying to second monitor that, but it's kind of hard because I don't want to break at the game because I know fall and winter are slow points. Yeah, I could do that. There's a wild archon in chat if anybody wants it. Already done that. And I did her event. Oh, jeez. Okay. Thanks, Salty. Rigged. All right. I assume the sip of my cherry Coke did not count. Oh, this is a good part for me to stretch it. Ugh. All right. Well, I took a sip of water immediately after, so... So, like the other day, I belched, and I'm pretty sure part of my soul came out with it. You can ask Nikki. One of my cows has grown. That means we can get milk. Big Mac has grown. I didn't realize there was that much of a sizable difference. So we'll come back and milk Big Mac. You're the one that's being sold today. Okay, so we're down to 8 chickens. I really think 6 chickens will be the most manageable. So we'll get down to 6. And then once we're down to 6, we'll incubate an egg. And as soon as that egg hatches, we'll sell another chicken. I think that's the way we'll do it. That way we can just be rotating out chickens. And also getting at least 500 gold every few days. Oh, I want to sell the milk before the end of the day, so we need to milk in the morning. So I think we'll stop carrying the scythe around with us because we're not using it as much. We still need the hammer upgrade and the axe upgrade. We got milk. Plus, Nikki, you called my chicken Henrietta, and all my chickens are named after things you can make out of chicken. You know this. I don't really understand what that's for. There's so much to this game I don't understand. But I get the gist of it, at least. You know what we need right about now? We need a salty factoid. No rush. No rush at all. Oh, it's raining. Big Mac. Quit running away, fart. Okay, now can we milk Big Mac every day? We can. That's good. That was a croissant. Can't sell a chicken today, so we have to feed all of them. Even though they're not giving me eggs. And this is where I would put an egg. If I had one! Okay, it's Thursday. Dimsdale Dimmadome? Is that Doug Dimmadome? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? How are we doing on grass? Maybe I can let this grow up a little. Oh, we're doing great. But I should still harvest every day I can because winter's coming. Chocolate milk was invented in Jamaica as early as 1494. However, the drink was popularized across the world and credited to Hans Sloane in 1687. He was an Anglo-Irish physician. Interesting. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to check. Another day of rain? Jesus. Oh, we just hit 10 hours in this game. Woo! Go ahead and milk you. Okay, cows are taken care of. We still can't sell chickens. But we got eggs. We have eggs. Oh boy. The joy of individually feeding every animal is something that I don't know what I was going to say, but okay. Pretty much. Okay, that's all we can do right now. I'm so glad they did quality of life improvements when Concerned Ape made Stardew. I wish he kept the jumping over fences, though. Please don't be raining. Yay, it's not raining. And on top of that, it's Saturday, so we cannot sell a chicken today. But we can give the feather to Ellen today. You're more knowledgeable about that stuff than me, Salty, so... So, cannot sell a chicken today. Or tomorrow. But we can give the feather to Ellen today. A Heliolisk appeared. Catch that reptile. It makes me think of those lizards that, like, shot out, like... Well, not lizards, but dinosaurs that shot out, like... tar, acid, I don't know what it was. But in the original Jurassic Park. Those things terrified me as a kid. I had nightmares about specifically those dinosaurs. Was it a neurotoxin? We're still at 8, right? Yeah, still at 8. Okay. Neurotoxin makes sense. It's been a long time since I've seen Jurassic Park, so... But either way, those things gave me nightmares as a kid. Let's go give this to Ellen first, and then we'll come back and cut some grass. Basically, all we're doing for fall is harvesting grass to make sure that we have grass to make it through winter. Nice catch, Salty. There we go. I got married. Now, a key thing is we need to make sure we give her an egg every day. I didn't cut grass yesterday. I didn't realize it would jump to the next day with the wedding, but it's okay. It's not like missing a day is going to be a big deal because we can always just cut what we could have cut yesterday today. So gotta be exactly on that center square, don't you? Okay, so wedding's done. So now we need gold hammer, gold axe, more cows, another house upgrade. We wouldn't have been able to sell chickens today anyways because it's Sunday. The quality of the milk goes up as the cow ages too, just like it does in like Stardew. Nikki, seeing as you're going to work before too long, I say before too long, it's still an hour. I need to know what you'll want your cow to be named. Because I will probably get 2 more cows in today's stream. So, Holy is next. We have Fart, and we have BMAC, short for Big Mac. Alright. Lord Cow. That makes sense after Holy Cow. I forgot to bring an egg to give to Ellen. Oh well, whatever. Seems like that would be an awfully cramped bed. Okay. Now, chickens. And we can sell a chicken today. Yep, it's Monday. Okay. And we almost have enough money for another cow. You're the one we're selling. Your tribute. To appease the bloodlust of the moon, I offer this chicken as tribute. That way, tomorrow I should be able to buy Holy. And then we'll buy a Lord later. Oh, you're all good, Salty. There we go. Unless that gives me the gold right away, then we can go buy the cow. We can go buy Holy now. Okay. Salty, we're buying your cow right now. I think stocking up on cows is a good decision, because we can get the house upgrade kind of anytime. We already have the resources, we just need to get up to 10,000 gold. We're going to name it Holy with affection. Well, let's go brush Holy Cow and feed Holy Cow. Okay, now... See, I don't fart, so... Actually, funny story. I farted at my parents' house because Salty was walking by and I figured it would be funny. But the fart wound up being so nasty that my mom was like, hey, let's go talk outside. Oh, I got a whole thing going on with Tall, Hungry, Picky One that I don't fart. It drives her nuts. But yeah, I do fart. Everyone farts. I gave her an egg. She's gonna bake a cake, she said. No, I appreciate it, because I definitely forgot before. And I will probably forget again at some point. No, Mom got really mad and kinda, like, fussed at me for it. And she said that it smelled god-awful or something like that. I don't remember. I was deeply apologetic. Because it was meant for Salty. Not our mother. Okay. I thought so. No, you went upstairs. So you missed it. Like, you were there when I farted. You just missed the stench. Yeah. Okay, let's brush everyone. Big Mac. Fart. Holy. Feed. Oh yeah, and Tall, Hungry, Picky One is typo for short. Oh, I think we went up a size on milk. But there's like one more stage to milk too. In about 2 hours. So if you gotta go early, you gotta go. Ah, I threw the egg. Because I took it to the wrong bin. Because I do know you have stuff you do. Oh, okay. Did you know chickens will eat their own eggs? We learned that from Unwell. Hey Salty, by the way, that little factoid about Wolverine and Deadpool that I put in Discord, you're allowed to use that as a Salty factoid. The one about Wolverine and Deadpool. Hey, a wild Surskit. Catch that Pokemon. I'll put it this way, Salty, if you don't remember, you don't want to refresh your memory. Because you purposely blocked it out if you don't remember. You know I love you, little brother. But today's Egg Festival, I gotta do that. I know that was said with much chagrin. Oh, both of you caught it. Good job, guys. Got 4 more of these things to find. Just remember, Salty, one day you too can use that factoid to bother people as much as I bothered you. I thought I was supposed to go to town at 3. Or past 3. I think I messed up the Egg Festival. Oh well, I don't care. Oh, today's the festival. Okay. Why does Fart always run all the way up to the fucking top of the barn? I was about to say, Unwell will hop in probably... I mean, sometimes she's here around now, but normally in about an hour. And you know she'll want to... Okay. So now we're going to stay where we're at with chickens. But yeah, you know she normally likes to redeem a salty factoid. That being said though, it's a 30-minute cooldown, so... we could always redeem and then she could wait, too. You know, it'd be funny if you just redeemed your own salty factoid. It shouldn't take much longer. It should only be like 10 minutes or something like that. I thought you had done it before. I just couldn't remember. It's a little... I don't know if you call it ironic, but it's definitely funny. Okay, that grass isn't ready, so that grass isn't ready, and that grass... Okay. So we're done there.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I just wonder. Hold on, I gotta do this. Where is it?
Go fuck yourself.
I'm fine with that.
Nikki smells like lasagna, but pretty lasagna.
I don't know what to do while we're waiting for 3 o'clock so we can go and do the egg festival. How many days are left to fall? 10 more days to fall. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to get to the next cow. Problem is, who gets to name cow number 5?
Hi Archipelago.
There's Unwell. I didn't expect you for another hour. I believe it's pronounced Archipelago. Like, I'm 98% certain. I don't understand this game, man. Hey, it's not my fault you all mispronounce it. Like lapis lazuli. You guys are the ones that mispronounce it. The squirrel thing was so stupid. God, that was such a stupid joke. Okay, Unwell, you get to name cow number 5. And there's only 4 characters, so start thinking about that. We haven't bought cow number 4 yet, but... So we have Big Mac, we have Fart, and we have Holy, and then we're going to have Lord here in a minute. Once I have 5,000 gold again. So the cow after that, you get to pick the name for. The 4 characters thing makes it a little annoying. I did it again. God damn it. Fucking throwing the damn eggs at the fucking food box. Well, and then you could always abbreviate like I did with Big Mac. So it's BMAC. To be fair, the chickens probably would have eaten it anyways. It's gonna be a minute before I'm at... Okay, I like it. I was about to say, it is gonna be a little bit before I can afford another cow, because they're 5,000 gold. And I'm about halfway there. I was about to say, crap's going away now that I can cuss on here. That's funny. B is so funny. Okay, well, I guess that's it for today. Pretty sure Typo's still asleep. Hey, where are you going? God damn it. You know, funnily enough, I wasn't cussing until Unwell showed up. Hi, B. That's fair. That's fair. Let's see if I can sell all these eggs without throwing one at the food box again. I'll do your hydrate in a second, Salty. Well, this morning it was Big Mac that ran all the way to the front. Ranrock! What up, buddy? How you doing? You want to name a cow? You only get 4 characters to work with. You would be cow number 6. I'm letting everyone else name a cow. Cow 6. Okay, I love it. We'll do it. We'll run with it. Oop. Okay. Well, that's all we can do for today. It's nah, that's normal, Ranrock. Your eyes don't do that? That's what it's called, a porg. I was trying to remember. Yeah, and then Oh, you drew it? That I didn't know. Gabite. It's a Gabite. To be fair, I don't really cut grass anymore either. I mean, I'm supposed to mow my yard, but I don't. Jesus Christ, how much money do you have? Yeah, I figured. But I also know that streams are your primary entertainment. Yeah, that's a lot, seeing as you just bought 50 Pokeballs, too. Now, do you get 5 Premier Balls, or do you just get 1? I'm trying to remember how it worked in the video games. Okay, we can sell a chicken because we had a chicken hatch. Nice catch, Salty and Unwell. Oh, we can't sell a chicken because it's Saturday. Right? It is Saturday? Yeah, okay. So we won't incubate another chicken yet. You know, I gotta say, it's kind of weird that the best gift for your spouse is an egg from your coop when it would also be her coop. Of course, hey, maybe Harvest Moon is not a community property place. Almost, Salty. Almost. You might want to see a doctor about that, Salty. How many days we got left for fall? 7 more days. Oh, how much money do we have? Jesus, I keep... Don't button mash. Okay. A few more days and we'll be able to buy... Lord. And then we can buy None Your Business. And then we'll buy Cow 6. Did it really say 23rd? Yeah, the translation on this game was not great. Okay, so today's Sunday, so we can't sell another chicken. So we'll give Ellen another egg. So she can bake a cake. Funny how she keeps saying that she's gonna bake a cake, but she never bakes the cake. Oh, thank you. I'll bake a cake with this. And then she never bakes a cake. So what is she doing with the eggs? Or maybe she is baking a cake, but she's eating the whole thing before I... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Oh, you know me. Such a toxic person. I mean, who would I be if I wasn't toxic? Okay, I believe you're ready to cut? I'm starting to learn the stages of grass in this, but... Okay. Aren't you supposed to be working, Ranrock? Dude, next week is full of meetings, and for me, I have 3 meetings I gotta do next week. And I'm still shadowing people, so I'm like, why do I got so many meetings? Well, you want to pick up, like, at least one of my meetings so I don't have to go to it? Preferably the first one. Because I got one first thing Monday morning. With an AP. Yeah. Jeez. That's a lot of meetings. I was about to say, luckily, seeing as I'm now just tech support, my meetings are mostly just show up and keep my mouth shut. That's most of my meetings. Luckily. The third one I have to do, which is on Thursday, I'll have to be a little more involved in. One of them is just a new hire one, but I'm not technically a new hire, I'm a transfer. So, I'm just kind of there. Because it was a mandatory meeting. Wait, Monday, so we can sell a chicken. Okay, so that means we need to incubate. Because we're going to sell a chicken. So far, the past few days, I have not thrown an egg at the food box. So far. Oh no, Nikki's gonna have to get ready for work soon. Boo, work. Work sucks. See you in a bit, Ranrock. That was disappointing. Can't just put her on the spot like that, Salty. Okay, tomorrow we should be able to buy the next cow. None of the grass is ready to cut.
I called your employer and pretended to be your mom. You have off today, unwell, too sick. Underutilized chicken eggs are chicken periods.
Okay. Now let me... Okay, hold on. Things are getting a little too active. Okay. So, Salty. First off, Salty factoids were your idea. Throwing that out there. Your idea. But secondly, don't act like you don't have a note just full of factoids ready to go. I know you. I know you have that. Let's not pretend here. Wolverine actually made his comic book debut in a 1974 issue of The Incredible Hulk as a villain. Yes, Wolverine has often been a villain. He has also been a villain in the Spider-Man series too. Wolverine kind of does what Wolverine wants to do. It's fun when you know one. I was about to say, he doesn't promise they're gonna be new. But... well, I hope your Twitch doesn't crash, because I still got an hour and a half to go. I think we can buy the cow today, but if not today, tomorrow. No, Twitch, don't do that. We need Salty. It's still your fault even if you're not here. It's more your fault if you're not here. You understand that, right? Yep, we can go buy Lord the cow now. I want French toast sticks. A wild young goose appears. Catch it and evolve it. It's a bit of a drive. Okay, so this one is Lord. So we got Lord Cow now. Next up is None of Your Business. Oop. Can't milk baby cows. That's just wrong.
1,010,011,010.
Did you actually write something in binary? Because if you actually wrote something in binary, then I'm going to have to translate it. And I don't want to do that right now. Unwell, Salty, and Nikki. Nice catches.
One zero 1-0-1-0-0-1-1-0-1-0.
Yeah. This is the best TTS I could find that was free. There are better TTSs out there, but you have to pay for them. And down the road, we will get a better TTS. Oh. Is it the code on Fry's butt that makes time travel possible? Yeah. That one. I wonder... We're gonna get the axe and then go up to the mountain and see if there's something I can do up there. But we are almost done with fall and almost into winter. Not much of anything, to be honest. We're just... So apparently you can't grow any crops in fall in this game. So we're kinda just trying to get through the fall. And then you can't grow any crops in the winter. So we're just trying to get through the winter. But blizzards can happen in the winter. Oh, we had a hurricane, and that ruined some of our crops. We upgraded the watering can to the sprinkler. And we got the gold scythe. And the gold hoe. I haven't used the gold hoe yet. And of course, cows. I forgot to swap items back. Crapstick! The dog's name is Koro, K-O-R-O, and that's just because that's his, set name. You can change it if you want, though. Like, when you get the dog. But I just went with what the game already had. Because at the time we weren't naming animals, but now we are. And then the chickens are unofficially named because you don't actually name the chickens. Which is a little disappointing. But also, chickens have been overall kind of frustrating in the game. That's why we kind of changed our approach on how we're doing chickens now. So, does she bake and eat a whole cake every day? Oh, I wanted to name them. The game just doesn't let you name them. So, like, I named the first one Tender. Because he was chicken tender. Well, she was chicken tender. And then there was Chicken Breast. I want to say there was Chicken Fingers. There was Nugget. There was, I want to say Drumstick was one. But, yeah. Now we do chickens completely differently, so... Mama Chicken Jr. That's the one that sticks out. Ah, okay. I see. Well, like I said, Mama Chicken Jr. really sticks out. I like that one. The lady that I'm shadowing at my new job, there were chickens at the last location we were working at yesterday, and she kept going outside to watch the chickens. It was kind of funny. Yeah, except for we kind of had work that we were supposed to be doing. Oh yeah, there were only 3 chickens there. There was... One was named Pearl. I remember that. And I want to say one was named Gertrude. But I don't remember the last one's name. The funny thing is the people that take care of the chickens at that place are known as chicken tenders. Because they tend to the chickens. Apparently, being married in this game does nothing but except for unlock the best ending. Which was the only reason I had 4 cows. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Oh. Jesus. Scared the crap out of me. Well, I know if you take your animals, like, out of the barn or, and, like, leave them out of the barn or the coop, that wild dogs can get them. But that's part of the reason why I threw away that fence a long time ago. Okay, we can incubate another chicken. Maybe not. Maybe we can't. There we go. And then we can sell another one. You were being awfully quiet there, Salty. I was wondering what was up. Okay, we're gonna sell this chicken. This chicken shall be tribute to satisfy the bloodlust of the moon. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So now we're on the moon because we're trying to harvest the moon. Because it makes Tall, Hungry, Picky One mad. So... comic book facts are fun. Now, do you mean just comics, like, or are we talking like manga and manhwa as well, or just traditional Western style comics? I assume you mean comics. Okay, we got 2 more days till winter. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to confirm. Right now, I am reading a bunch of safe for work doshinshi. Well, comics is an overall encompassing term, because B said hi to you. Was Typo still asleep? She needs to start going back to bed earlier. School's starting up soon. I mean, to be fair, I run off yelling Salty all the time. We got 2 grown cows. Well, your cow gave me a heart attack a couple of days ago, so... I get it. I also get it. Just sounds like toddlers to me. I kind of miss Typo being a toddler, because then she ate whatever we gave her for the most part. A wild gibble appeared. When Salty was real little, he got upset if his hamburgers were pre-cut. I forgot to feed the chickens yesterday. And well, what happens when you forget to feed the chickens? Because in this game, if you don't feed the... So you're not... Alright. Well, in this game, if you forget to feed the chickens, they don't lay eggs for 3 whole days. But this is just a game. Okay, we got one more day. That's good. I mean, I would have a feeder if I had chickens. That just makes sense. There you go, Salty. You caught it. It wasn't shiny, but you caught it. Here, I'll talk to the wife. There you go. I talked to the wife. She gave me such useful information. I would imagine that traumatic experiences cause chickens to... Like, I don't know the science behind it, to be honest. Quit running away and let me brush you. There you go. Fucking cow. Do you know what got to your chickens? They got fox. Or a wolf. Coyote. Coyotes are common here. Why the f... That didn't happen. I never thought skunks were predators of chickens. Of course, to be fair, I don't know a lot about skunks either, so... Possums don't eat chickens, do they? I thought possums only ate, like, bugs. Alhuno! Hi! How are you today? Pigs will eat anything. Now we're in winter, finally. Okay, so 30 days of winter now to get through. And then we can get back to, you know, actually, like, growing crops and stuff. Brush the cows. Okay, that's Bex's cow. Oh, wait, no. That's Taco's cow. That's Bex's cow. This is Salty's cow. Oop. And then Nikki's cow's up here. Next up will be Unwell/B's cow. Oh, that's nice, Alhuno. I'm still shadowing people at my work. He does, but I haven't bought Ranrock's cow yet. I wonder if I can sell a chicken in the winter. We're gonna find out. I was trying to intersperse some... I tried to do some quick, easy games in between the longer, bulkier games. Oh, we found a horse. That is not a calf. Baby horses are not calves. They're colts. Okay, who wants to name the horse? Alhuno, you want to name the horse? We got 4 characters. It is in honor of Alhuno's giggle. Because, as Unwell Beauty will tell you, Alhuno has the best giggle in the world. No, we named it Teehee. Oh, is it Sunday? Yeah, we can't do anything in town right now. We'll have to come back tomorrow. Yeah, my cow tools are going to do great wonders out here. Can I talk to you? I have a feeling my wife in-game would not like me bathing with another woman. So I can't sell you yet. So let's put you back in the coop and feed you. And then we'll sell you tomorrow. I have played Stardew. I love Stardew. Stardew is my wife's favorite game. Unfortunately, Nikki had to start work, so she can't be as active in chat anymore, but in her very first playthrough of Stardew, she tried to court all the prospective singles. I have only courted most of the women. I have not done that. Any of the guys, even though I know all their stories. And And I just threw that milk. Damn it. Ooh, SimCity's fun. Man, B's awfully talkative today. Oh, we can almost afford the next cow. Okay, we don't need to... Still mad that the wife in game bakes and eats a cake every day, but doesn't share it with me even though I give her an egg every day. Okay, we won't incubate another chicken right now. No, we will. That was clever, Alhuno. That was real clever. Hence why our horse is now named Teehee. I mean, you're not wrong, Salty. Okay, we'll run in here, sell a chicken. We don't have enough to buy another cow yet, do we? No. Okay, selling a chicken. Okay. But the rate we're going, because I only have an hour left to stream, and we all know who I'm raiding today because I raid the same person every Friday. But anyways, sorry. I totally lost train of thought. But anyways, I don't think we're gonna get very far into winter is what I was trying to say. A wild wish cache. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Alhuno. Milk. Milk. You really just wanted to give a factoid, didn't you, Salty? The word manga is comprised of two characters, mon, meaning whimsical, and ga, meaning pictures. That tracks. If you and Beauty are ever in a car, I demand an IRL stream. Nice catch, Unwell and Salty. That would be... It would certainly be an interesting turn of events. Also lots of laughter, I imagine. Little bit of choice language. More adult-oriented humor. That's what I'm imagining. Salty, you add you to any equation, it automatically becomes chaos. Okay, fine. A lot. You know what I'm supposed to do in winter. This game, man. Oh, we get along in person fine. We just don't play games well together. You would actually be a little disappointed in me and Salty just hanging out. We're kind of boring. I was about to say it. Almost all our family get-togethers, it's typically just me and Salty sitting in a corner talking about stupid stuff. Or memes like he just brought up. Sometimes Taco will come over and join in. Sometimes our dad will. But oftentimes, it's just me and Salty. Uh-oh. That's not good. What happened there? That's... Okay. Oh, no ghost peppers. No. No. Salty, if you don't mind, can you DM Alhuno the link? Oh, you're sending Alhuno the link? Okay. You don't have to, Salty. Oh wait, no, she's giggling. Yeah, you send it, Salty. Sorry. I was busy trying to fix the computer, the game, because the game crashed. Someone send Alhuno the link. I don't care who. There we go. Hey, we got access over here. Finally. I don't know what this is, so what we got over here? What is this? Don't throw things in the spring. Well, you know, if you tell me not to, I have to. You got better... You got better 5G than I got. Alright, Alhuno. When you got some free time, watch that at your leisure. That's impressive, actually. I think that's about a 30-minute video, so... And... You'll want to watch it. We'll probably do a watch party of all of my Rarebird videos down the road. At least the live action ones. Oh, you do? How'd you know about that already, Alhuno? But yeah, like I was saying, we'll probably do a watch party of all, not necessarily all Rarebird Entertainment content, but a good chunk of RBE stuff. RBE was what I tried to do last time. It was me. Yeah, probably. That's the only reason I don't link it and only select few people get to see that video right now, is just because I'm waiting for the 50 sub goal. Once I hit the 50 sub goal, yeah. So we'll do a few other of the Rarebird stuff. But yeah, Rarebird was something that me and Johnny tried to do, and it was going well, seeing as we had just no equipment, like, at all. But our schedules diverged too much, and we were unable to keep up with it. And uh-oh, is my cow sick? My cow's sick. Yeah, Salty was there every now and then. Boozy makes an appearance every now and then. Nikki, of course. Can I milk a sick cow? That's so wrong. I shouldn't do that. But I will brush the cow. Okay, so I need to go into town and buy medicine for Big Mac. But okay. Also, next week will be my last yeah, next week will be my last Friday off. So okay. Cow. Cows on sale are young ones that can't milk. So next I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place at the moment. Sorry. But Sundays will still remain morning streams. That being said, I might have to shy away from Friday streams for a bit. I don't know. We'll see. But if that's the case, I'll probably do something like maybe pick up on a Tuesday or a Thursday or something. Yeah, I just have to figure it out because my commute is anywhere from half an hour to about an hour, depending on traffic. Jesus. One time my parents had lightning strike right outside their bedroom window when we lived in an apartment complex, and that's the closest we've ever had it, but I don't even remember it, to be honest, because it didn't hit anything, so it was just more bright, and then the thunder was loud. Sick cow. That's what we're working on. We're trying to heal Big Mac. We're coming, Big Mac. The last god... Ooh, that's terrifying. The last god-awful snowstorm we had here, I, lost power for 72 hours. And that really sucked. But I mean, is what it is. I was about to say, if lightning struck that close to me, I would be terrified. I know I need to throw something. But I can't pick any of this stuff up, I think. Ah, I can pick that up. Okay. No, Salty, we need you. Who else am I going to blame if you're not here, Salty? Yeah. I mean, if you've been awake that long. No, we gotta blame Salty here. I was about to say, if Salty's gone, we just blame him more, because it's more his fault if he's not here. Okay, did I forget to do something? A wild Seedot. I fed the cows. I fed the chickens. I did not feed the chickens. Haha. Why do you have a bit badge now? I'm so confused. Your badges keep changing. Okay, and oh, I need to incubate another egg. No, well, we'll sell the chicken tomorrow. Okay, so there's 7 that I need to feed. I have to go to the post office after stream. I hate going to the post office. 6 and 7. Let's see what I said. That one. I don't think I've been that jump scared besides that time somebody did a scare sound on Twitch. I absolutely didn't. Is that clipped, Alhuno? Because I kind of want to see that. Oh. Well, it's probably a good thing it wasn't clipped. The heck is that badge? I don't know what that badge is. Also, nice catch, you two. Catches. It's another bit badge. How many bit badges are there? Well, I know that one. That's the badge for just listening but not watching. And then there's one for watching but not listening. I was about to say, I have a soundboard, but I don't have good options on it. Oh, was it Jay? Okay. We offer this chicken up as tribute to this, to satisfy the moon's bloodlust. That's the lore I'm building for this game. I was about to say, it's not really messing with me as much as you think. I mean, it started that way until I realized you were doing that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This game's boring. I mean, you guys are making this much better, but this game is boring. I gotta figure out... That's what I need to do. I need a new headset. Because this one keeps cutting out. I keep saying that. Jesus. Okay, let me second monitor. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. We got that power berry, we got that power berry. Found in trees. I think I've already gotten it. You know, I haven't played Phasmo in a long time. Fish or Moonflower? I need fish. Crap. I did that. Okay, now convert that to Canadian dollars. The best part about this is I know Salty's actually doing all that. Which, what makes that even funnier is the fact that he's doing it all frustratingly. I know how my brother is. Okay, brush the cows. Salty does math stream. How boring of a stream would that be? I'm sure people would watch it. You know, one of these days, I'll go and pick Salty up before I stream so he can just be here talking while I play whatever. Only downside is then I have to take him back home. Well, yes, but he'll have to be in person because he has nothing he can play on, so we'll have to play 2-player on my computer. Which means I have to get controllers. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. God. Fight over the keyboard. That's tempting. So done with this game, guys. I might have to quit early because I am getting burned out. Ah, yes. I keep forgetting Salty has a Switch. No, we're gonna play it on PC, Salty. Yeah, we're gonna play it on PC. When we get there. Did I milk both cows? I will tell you, Alhuno, doxing was the only reason I hesitated, so just so that's out there. I'm trying my hardest to not dox myself. It's hard. I don't know why it's hard. I have several ways I want to respond to that, and I'm not going to. So, I don't know. I don't want South Korean won. But if you're gonna go that route, then you might as well tell us yen. Hold on. Eighth of winter. There's a wild, whatever the heck that thing is, Maractus. Probably shouldn't be wasting time right now. Hold on. I'm looking at something on second monitor. Hey, Typo's awake. Yeah, well, Typo is my daughter, so. THPO. Tall, hungry, picky one. Nice catch, Salty. Okay, Salty, I want that next in Nigerian pounds. Once you're done with the one you're currently working on. Thanksgiving festival tomorrow. Alright. I'm gonna try to just keep pushing through for the last half hour that I normally do. Hey, we got 3 grown cows. That's nice. Just because we need to get through winter. We need to get into spring. Because that makes things a little better. I'm waiting for him to do Nigerian pounds. That's going to be really interesting. I guess my cows don't want to be milked. Jesus. Oh, hungry picky one. Would you like to talk to chat? There's a bunch of people here. Unwell, Salty, Alhuno. No? Okay. She doesn't want to talk right now. She still just woke up, so. That's actually my phone. My old one. I didn't want it in Nigerian Naira, I wanted it in Nigerian pounds. Because I didn't turn in my old phone yet. Oh, that is Mom's phone. Why is Mom's phone? I don't know why Mom's phone was done. Just sit it right here for now. Okay. Oh. That's why. Okay. I gotta get through this stupid winter. No, I did not. How much gold do we have now? We got enough for another cow. We got enough money to go buy B's cow now. Okay. Um, ha- uh, um, okay. Just okay. I can't move. Is it my controller? Uh, okay. So apparently that messes things up. You mean my totally legit Super Nintendo? Okay, so we can only sell a chicken and buy a cow one at a time. Fine, let me see what it is. All right. All right. What was I doing, Salty? Exactly. See, Alhuno understands. Okay, so we're doing NYOB? Or, wait, is it NOYB? Let's double check. Okay. Wanted to make sure I got it right. None of your business. Yeah, I know, I was thinking it, but... If I go past the 2-hour stream mark, I tend to start getting a little scatterbrained, but I want to do longer streams, so... Part of doing longer streams means getting through that. Okay, so now we just need to get Ranrocks. Man, the last time I was out at an ag barn, they had a cow there, and she gave me kisses. It was awesome. Cows are awesome. Their tongues are more like cat tongues than dog tongues, though, which is interesting. At least to me, I thought it was interesting. You all are probably like, oh, well, yeah, no, duh. I get it, Alhuno. All of my Twitch earnings are supposed to be going to a separate bank account, specifically so I can take my dream vacation to Japan. However, because of how bad the economy has been, all of my Twitch earnings have gone to bills. For a while there, I had all my Twitch earnings set aside, but not anymore. Oh, I'll make it to Japan one day, one way or another. I'm gonna go. I don't know how, but I'll go. What's up, Ranrock? That's awesome, because I only have 15 minutes left till I'm gonna finish anyway, so... Your cow is the next cow we're gonna buy, but I don't have the money yet. How long did it take you to realize I asked you about an extinct currency? There you go. I was thinking about asking you francs. Are they pronounced francs? I don't fucking know. Come buy the chicken. Buy the chicken. Phoenix feathers. Convert it to phoenix feathers, Salty. You cannot pet the dog, but you can pick up the dog. See? And you can take the dog outside. I will tell you this, the game actually considers picking up the dog, hugging the dog. Does that make it any better, Ranrock? There is no cat choice in this game. Can you pick up your wife? You cannot pick up your wife. I definitely read that as French fries first, and I was like, alright. Which now I want you to convert it to French fries. Like, how many McDonald's large French fries can you buy with that much money? I mean, to be honest, that's more useful than she is in the game, so... Just being honest. Did I milk them already? I don't remember. I did not. A while. Phoebus appeared. Hey, Ranrock, what do you think of Hisuian, Growlithe, and Arcanine? Because I know Arcanine's your favorite Pokemon. Or at least it was in high school. Maybe you got new favorites now. A lot more have come out. I want poutine so bad, Alhuno. The Hisuian. The ones from, Legends Arceus. The Rock Fire, Growlithe, and Arcanine. Really? You should play it sometime. It was good. but not as good. I'm gonna come to Canada at some point too. Canada's a lot easier than Japan. Depending on where I go in Canada, I might even meet up with you, Alhuno. If you were up for it. But it also depends on where I go in Canada. No, I get that, Ranrock, because you're not wrong. What keeps me active in Pokemon is my daughter, because she plays them as well now. I will tell you, I'm not gonna go to Canada while it's on fire. Nah, I get it, Ranrock. Like I said, if it wasn't for my daughter playing them as well, I probably wouldn't be as heavily into the Pokemon games. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So I get it. There's much better things to be playing. I was about to say, I'm not... I do like amusement parks, but no one in my family rides roller coasters that, like, my wife and daughter. Then my brothers get sick on roller coasters. I think my sisters can ride roller coasters fine. My parents can ride roller coasters fine. But yeah, my brothers, both of them, get sick on roller coasters. My cows really don't want me to milk them. You know what? You're right, you're right. So where does have the best poutine? I mean, I would imagine that's very subjective as well, but... Let's see, what are we sitting at day-wise? Number 11th. How much gold? Almost enough to buy Ranrock's cow. Shut up, Salty. Next, you're gonna tell me it's not pronounced archipelago. So there is no such thing as those poutine players because there are infinite ways to make one. Dude, I want poutine so bad. Poutine sounds delicious.
Archipelago, 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 archipelago.
It's Archipelago, and I refuse to hear otherwise. I would not die on this hill if you didn't make me die on this hill. Lovely. Well, I'm about to wrap up stream, and that will help with the bandwidth. Okay, so it's probably the system.
Archipelago.
It's not my fault you guys are wrong about pronunciations. Another one that used to give... Who was... Ranrock, do you remember who had trouble saying... matrices?
My sprinkler goes like this. Comes back like...
Okay, for some reason I thought that was the math class that we shared, but it had to be someone else. Quit trying to take time back. It's not my fault that you made me die on this hill. It's a Thursday. Yeah. It was in one of my math classes, but it obviously not the one that you and I shared then. Either that or you just don't remember. I guess that's always a viable option too, huh? Do you remember your calculator trying to kill you?
I still can't say onomatopoeia.
Shit. Let's see, it's been 14 years since we graduated, so yeah, it's been damn near 20 years since 9th grade. God.
Floxinosinahilipilification means something of little to no value to society.
So, salty. Dude, we were terrible students for that teacher. We were terrible students for that teacher. That poor lady. We didn't have spelling words when we were in 9th grade. Oh, that would take forever. That'd take a while.
So let's print the entry list of SNES games.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more day in game because I should be able to buy Ranrock's cow. And then we'll wrap. And that way I don't have to remember a name per next stream. Because we don't have any other names lined up.
Cluck, 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 moo.
And then we have half the cows, so we need to start coming up with names for the other 6. But that will be later. Stop running away from my love. I mean, that kind of sounded a little rapey, actually. Bye, Ranrock. No, I won't be on again till Sunday morning. Have a good rest of your shift. We'll go ahead and put food up here for cow 6. And then I need to be incubating. I should have done that yesterday. Wayne Enterprises, which is run by Batman's Bruce Wayne, owns the Daily Planet, the newspaper Clark Kent is a reporter for. Oh yeah, well, who owns the Daily Bugle? You want to know what really sucks? Is we gotta go through another fall and winter of this game before this game is beat. Yeah, this game lasts 2.5 years. So we're technically not even halfway done with this game yet. Why'd you go and look that up? You know I was just saying that to be a smartass. Okay, let's go brush cow 6, and then we're gonna be done for today. Okay. There you go. Alright, guys. I am gonna go save the game, and then I'm gonna save state.
Cow 6, 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 cow 6.
Alrighty then. Okay. So let's save state. Even though I just saved. And stop my timer. And then the correct answer you were looking for was you looked it up to be a smartass. That's what you want? Okay. Oh, there's a wild Kabuto. Let's get that before we start the raid.
Because I realized that the raiders might be hit with ads right now. So, but Conjured Nightmare, how are
She
you
just
doing?
got raided. She's about to get
away?
raided again.
No, they might be hit with an ad. Like you came in right as I had an ad break, so that might be what happened. Conjured. What is double raid? What the heck? Phoenix Crush, thank you so much for the raid. Give me 1 second. We just got double rated, so but welcome on in, raiders from Phoenix Crush. Conjured Nightmare, how was your stream? How was Phasmophobia? Also, guys, if you don't know Conjured Nightmare, please go